Well, hello, everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you here on YourLiveEvent.com. North Dakota Class B Region 2 basketball action coming your way here from Central Valley Public Schools, the main gymnasium here at CV School. It is the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies traveling down south to face the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Both teams trying to jostle in and around position for the Region 2 standings. We're glad you could join us here on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, and it rolls along next.
This message brought to you by the Hillsboro High School District.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare, and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Brady Siebel's with you, as well as our cameraman, Keith Meyer, and of course our executive producer is Mark Forseth. Glad you could join us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. It's talk and meet with the two teams here. First, the home team tonight, the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. They come into tonight a 10-4 overall record, however, of a little bit of a mixed bag as of late in their last 6 games, 3-3, including last night, a bit of a lopsided loss as they traveled to Ada Borup West last night, losing that game 86-53. For the game, I was able to talk with the head coach for the Burros, that is Elliot Raufold.
Pre-game coach's comments here on YourLiveEvent.com, talking with Elliot Raufold for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Coach, after a tough loss there last night, quick turnaround right away. Got to then focus here on another game and another region opponent.
Yep, just got to come back tonight, play with some energy, get after it, and move forward. Try to figure out what's going on with the team, and just got to get some guys to step up and find that energy somewhere.
With the loss last night, though, a non-state opponent, so really kind of nothing lost there. So, but now that you're back in region play there, region points are as critical as ever. So really, you gotta, like you said, just kind of find it and then get ready for this stretch run towards the region tournament.
Yeah, last night's game doesn't mean anything as far as region is concerned or anything like else. Probably more than anything else, just mentally means a little bit to get blown out like we did last night. It wasn't a good effort for us all around. So we can't have those kind of efforts here down the last couple weeks of the season. So like I said, with some big region games coming up, we're going to have to find that and find some guys that want to get out there and play together and play hard.
Talk about your opponents here tonight in Park River, Fordville-Lankin.
I haven't seen them play. Like I've been saying the last couple weeks, probably more concerned about what we're doing and what we need to do. I know they got the big kid inside, the Hagen kid, that's tough, but for us, it's just a matter of finding that energy, playing together. Like I said, play hard, play with some intensity and some passion, and come out and try to move forward and get ready for the stretch run.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
You bet, thanks.
Coach Rolfe will join us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value. That is Irie Insurance. Visit them online, IrieInsurance.com. Stick around, more on the pregame show to come on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Farmers, as you're wondering what seed to buy for your farm, Nedum Seeds is featuring Pioneer corn, soybean, and sunflower seed. Call Rocky at 701-430-1149. With proven yields from Pioneer varieties, talk to Rocky Nedum for corn and soybean seed in addition to their certified wheat and barley seed. Also, ask about seed treating and delivery. Call Rocky at Nedum Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, let's talk about the visiting team here tonight, the Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin. Bit of a mixed bag here throughout the season so far. Opened up the season with back-to-back wins, then dropped their next 5. In their last 5 games, they are 2-3 for an overall record so far this season at 4-8. Overall, looking at their region standings, 3-7 in region competition. They're vying for the ability to host one of the region play-in games. For the game, I was also talking with their head coach, that is Jordan Hollingsworth.
Talking with Jordan Hollingsworth, coach for the Aggies. And, Coach, a little bit of a up-and-down season so far this year. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, play's been up and down. We're not playing like we want all the time. We've had a relatively inexperienced team. When we came into the season, we only had 2 kids that have ever played varsity basketball. Our 6 and 7 men this year are both freshmen, so we're in a period where we're learning how to play basketball, and especially learning how to play basketball together. We got a lot of big bodies. We're struggling to find consistent guard play. Turnovers have plagued us at times, but the kids have had a positive attitude. They've kept working, and I think that at times we're figuring stuff out. A couple big region wins and a couple of close region losses that didn't go quite the way we wanted, but as the season's progressed, I think we've started to figure out a little bit about more who we are and who we're not, and at this point the rubber's meeting the road, and it's time for us to start putting some wins together. Otherwise we're probably going to be in a position we don't want to be.
You talk about just that experience. Have you kind of just seen that growth there kind of from some of your guys? They're really starting to just grow up kind of almost in front of your eyes over the course of the season.
Absolutely. We've got some kids that have really taken some steps forward. We've got a freshman who's going to start for us tonight that started a couple of games that when the season came in, he was coming right off an 8th grade season. Now he's at the point where he's playing good enough basketball to start on a varsity team, and I feel pretty good about him handling the ball. We've got some seniors that have gone from playing primarily JV to all of a sudden they're asked to be 10, 15, 20% of our offense. That's a big transition, but I definitely see steps forward. Like I said, you don't always see it in the wins and losses, but I see it in improvement in basketball play and improvement as people, which is always more important than the wins and losses.
And then you talk about the improvement there, and really this is the kind of time really where you got to, have it at this point, really a stretch run now here to try to get to the region tournament, try to put it in a position where you guys want to be.
Absolutely. We're at the point where we feel pretty good about where we're at region standing-wise in terms of we feel we can be competitive in that play-in game and give ourselves a chance to make the regional tournament. We've got Midway Minto coming up. We played them to 2 points at halftime, and they had a really nice third quarter against us, and it didn't end up coming our way. North Border, there were 6 minutes left in the game, and we were only down by 4, and they ended up on a little run there at the end, and it didn't go our way. We've got teams left on the schedule that we feel like we can be competitive with, and getting some region wins here at the end of the season would be a big step forward for us, not only for this season, but also for some of those younger kids who are playing minutes to build confidence and momentum going forward. But we're definitely still focused on success this season and finding a way to make that regional tournament. That was one of our seniors' goal at the beginning was once you hit that regional tournament, anything can happen. And that's what we keep trying to remind ourselves, even when, it's up and down, that if we make it there, we have a chance. You always have a chance.
Talk about your matchup here tonight and what you kind of need to do against one of the top teams in the region here in Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Absolutely. So Hillsboro-Central Valley's got a heck of a program. They've been one of the blue bloods in our region for quite some time. They've got a crop of seniors that have won a tremendous amount of games, played in state tournaments, won state championships. They have a good core of kids. They're long, they're athletic, they really like to push the pace, which is something we're going to have to contend with tonight. We got to find a way to not turn the ball over. Turnovers turn into layups really fast against this HCV team. So we got to make sure we're controlling our end of it and not allowing them to dictate pace, because if we get in a track meet, that's probably not something that benefits our style of play, but it's definitely something that they're pretty successful with. You look at kids like Reed and Henningsgaard and Limke, they've got a lot of talent over there, and it's about finding ways to contest the things they're doing and try and force them to do something maybe they don't want to do. And I know run and gun and layups are things that we're not going to be successful at, that they're definitely going to be successful at. So tonight, in order for us to give ourselves a chance, we got to control turnovers, control rebounds, and make sure we're not allowing it to be a track meet.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you.
That was the head coach for the Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin, Jordan Hollinsworth, joining us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. For auto, flood, homeowners, renters, disability, health, life, long-term care, commercial, crop hail, and multi-peril, visit Irie Insurance or visit them online, IrieInsurance.com. Stick around, more to come. We'll talk keys to the game. That's next on your live event. District Health Unit warns that flu numbers are increasing across the state and to take all necessary precautions to keep you and your family healthy this winter. Get a flu shot. Always remember to wash your hands and exercise are all great ways to reduce the chances of you and those around you from getting sick. You don't want your student or athlete to miss school or activities because of the flu. This message is brought to you by Trail District Health Unit. For more information, give them a call at 701-636-4434. Wishing you a healthy season are Brenda, Kelly, and Chris at Trail District Health Unit.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Both grew up in Hatton.
We lived in Grand Forks and Fargo both before settling down here.
I'm originally from Hillsboro, grew up here.
Originally from Larimore.
We lived in Bismarck for 10 years, but something was drawing me back here.
For a small town, I think we have a lot to offer.
Hillsboro, Trail County is a great place to grow a business.
It's a small community that's like a family. If you need help, the small community pulls together.
Come home to Trail.
Come home to Trail.
Come home to Trail.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
Back here on your liveevent.com as the Central Valley Pep Band plays right behind us here on the mezzanine level at Central Valley Public Schools, right in between Buxton and Reynolds. Let's talk our keys to the game here. First for the visitors here tonight, Park River Fordville-Lankin, with talking with their coach Hollinsworth there. Really, the Aggies, they have to play their game here tonight. They cannot get into a track meet, run and gun style game here with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Just they do not have the depth or really much of the skill to be able to do that. So that means you cannot have turnovers in your backcourt that lead to easy points in transition for the Burros. And for Hillsboro-Central Valley, it's just a matter of can they make the shots here tonight. Looking at the 4 losses, and especially last night, what's kind of plagued them in those 4 losses have just been they've had some really streaks just where they have been unable to make a basket, where the other teams have gotten hot at the right time as well and just led to a deficit that turned almost insurmountable for the Burros. So those are your keys to the game here on yourliveevent.com. We'll bring in here our coach's perspective from Keith Meyer. And coach, this is another pivotal game here for 2 Region 2 teams as they fight and jockey for position.
Yeah, it's a jam up, especially towards the bottom of the pack, the middle of the pack. You're playing to try and get that home play-in game, get that play-in game at home. To do that, Park River, they're going to have to control tempo. They're going to have to play physical inside, and they're going to have to make some shots. If if HCV has got a weakness, they don't always like to get their nose dirty inside and do the boxing out rebounding that you need to do. And Park River's got some good size, not necessarily height, but good size and strength in there. Maybe they can get some putback baskets and at least limit the Burros to 1 shot per trip up the court. Control tempo. They've really got to manage the speed of the game. They don't want to get into, throwing the ball around the perimeter really fast. They want to look before they throw. They want to limit turnovers. The Burros, on the other hand, get the ball out and go. They want to get that thing moving up and down the court. I look for Carson Henningsgaard to kind of break out tonight. Wouldn't be surprised to see him throw 30 on the board tonight if he can get things rolling. The Burros also need to do their homework on rebounding. Keep Park River off the boards. Get the quick outlet pass. Get that ball up court. That's the job of the big guys tonight. Get that ball up court and get it up there quick.
Keith Meyer joining us here on our IRE Insurance pregame show. Stick around, more to come on yourliveevent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Cazzette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. Just about ready for the start of the game. Just want to give a good thank you as well to our sponsors here. Without this broadcast would not be possible. We'll pause for the national anthem, then be back with our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We are the oldest state bank in North Dakota. Our past is important, but only if we continue to learn from it. We have learned in over 130 years of serving the Red River Valley that we need to listen to your needs, that we need to provide you with the proper financial tools. Most importantly, we know that you have the option to bank anywhere, and many of you have chosen to bank with us. We take this responsibility seriously, and it has been an honor to be your bank. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. It's time now for our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. First, we'll start off with a freshman guard, 6 feet tall, number 0, Avery Rosinski. Another senior guard, 6 feet tall, number 5, Jace Fontaine. A senior forward, 6 feet 2, number 12, Seth Nelson. A senior forward, 6 feet 2, number 23, Austin Cradleville. And a junior center, 6 feet 6, number 24, Sam Hagan. Those are your starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin. They're head coached by Jordan Hollinsworth. Their assistant coach is Kevin Scavhaug. Time now for the starting lineups for the home team here on your scoreboard, the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley, starting with a senior guard, 5 feet 10, number 0, Micah Gallagher. A sophomore forward, 6 feet 4, number 5, Gannon Limke. A junior guard, 5 feet 10, number 15, Parker Gallagher. A senior guard, 6 feet 1, number 33, Ezra Longthorn. And a sophomore forward, 6 feet 5, number 44, Caden Waterworth. Those are your starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Glad you could join us here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Park River Fordville-Lankin, the road black uniforms with yellow numbers. Hillsboro-Central Valley in the home whites with the blue numerals. Tip-off is controlled by Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Parker Gallagher to Micah Gallagher. Gannon Limke, top of the key. Longthorn, inside Waterworth at the elbow. Back to Longthorn, inside, puts it up, off the glass and in. Ezra Longthorn with the basket. As Rosinski loses the handle, it goes out of bounds, and Borough basketball. Burrows lead 2-0. Parker Gallagher inbounds, Longthorn inside. Waterworth turns, puts it up, no. And the rebound controlled by Hagen. Across the timeline, Fontaine. Kick out Nelson. Inside, Hagen puts it up, good. Sam Hagen with a basket tied at 2, and Fontaine with a steal, going the other way. Cross-court pass. Cradoville puts it up, no. Rebound, fought for, and it's taken by Limke. Parker Gallagher across the timeline, back to Limke. Longthorn. Parker Gallagher in the corner, Waterworth. Micah Gallagher, top of the key. He'll launch up the three, no. Rebound fought for, and we'll have a tie-up. And possession arrow is to the Aggies. Burrows with a complete new starting five here tonight after last night, as out of bounds. And we'll have a foul call. That'll be on Micah Gallagher. That'll be his first, team's first.
I think we got a message being sent to the starters. The second half yesterday did not go very well, and he's sending a message. He wants to find out who really wants to play and who doesn't. And this is one way to do it. Let them pick sores out of their backside from the bench.
Hagen inside, gets it to go, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to try to make it a three-point play. As that is Waterworth on the foul. That is his first, team's second. Minute and a half gone. Park River Fordville-Lankin leads 4-2. Hagen trying to make it 5-2, and he's able to do so on the free throw. Inbounds, Parker Gallagher, across the timeline, back to Limke. Longthorn, Micah Gallagher. Waterworth at the free throw line. Longthorn in the corner. Has it stripped from him, able to get it back, gets it to Parker Gallagher. To Micah. 15 to shoot. Inside Limke, puts it up. No good, gets his own rebound. Put back, partially blocked, and it's controlled by Nelson. Fontaine, across the half-court stripe. Cradoville, back top of the key with Fontaine. Gets a screen from Hagen. Inside Hagen, turns, puts it up, gets it to go. He's got all 7 for the Aggies so far tonight. Limke, Micah Gallagher. Off to Limke, right wing. Parker Gallagher, top of the key. To Micah. Inside Waterworth from the elbow. That one's blocked. Limke gets it. Put back, no. And Hagen with the rebound. Off to Fontaine. He'll bring it up court. To Rosinski. Drives inside. Picks up his dribble, and we'll have a foul called, as that'll be on Micah Gallagher. That'll be number 2 on him. 3rd on the Burros. As now the usual starters for Hillsboro-Central Valley will check in. Patrick Limke, Carson Henningsgaard, Oscar Benson, Sam Preston, and Landon Reed all checking in for the Burros. Mounds Hagen right through his hands, and it's a turnover.
I would suggest that starting unit better play hard and put some effort into this, so they're going to be right back on the pine.
Reed tries to get it inside, able to do so. Henningsgaard in the corner, fake the three. To Limke from the free throw line, floater, no. And the rebound controlled by the Aggies. Nelson across the timeline. To Rosinski. Those left side hands off. Fontaine, he'll put up a three. No. And we'll have a foul called on the rebound attempt. That'll be on Sam Hagan. That'll be his first, team's first.
Much better box out there. They had two guys boxing out Hagan inside. Did a great job of getting him on their back. He had to reach over to try and get that rebound.
Henningsgaard, Reed, right wing. Limke, top of the key. Preston. Benson. Inside Henningsgaard has it stripped front, stolen away. Cradoville. Inside, gets it to Hagan. Has that one stripped from him by Reed. Reed up court, Henningsgaard, good pass, good finish. Arrows trail by 3 as a steal by Reed on the bad pass by Fontaine. Just kind of lobbed it up there. Reed was waiting, stole it, and he is fouled. That'll be on Seth Nelson. That's his first, team's second. Inbound to Henningsgaard. Arrows trail by 3. Benson to Reed. Henningsgaard, top of the key. Preston fakes, now drive inside from the free throw line, puts it up, no. And Rosinski with the rebound. As 13, Jake Olson to check in for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Fontaine drives inside, splits the double team, is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Burrow's still not looking extremely quick on defense. They're too straight up and down on defense. They need to get their butts down, get lower, bend their knees, and shuffle side to side to cut off those drives to the basket.
First free throw attempt up and good for Fontaine. His first points here tonight. Foul was on Landon Reed. That is his first, team's fourth. Second free throw attempt up and good. He got them both. As Olson checks into the game during that free throw sequence for the Aggies. As Benson is fouled. As Jake Olson on the foul, that's his third on the Aggies. Reed, top of the key. Henningsgaard wide open. He'll put up with a three. No. Rebound taken by Reed. Benson. And he's fouled. And Oscar Benson will go to the free throw line. 3 minutes to play. Park River Fordville-Lankin leads 9-4. First free throw attempt by Benson is up and good. His first point tonight, second one upcoming. Free throw attempt up, no good off the front iron, and Olson with the rebound. Benson splits the pair. Burrows trail by 4. Olson across the timeline. To Rosinski, drives inside, kick out in the corner. 2-point shot by Nelson is no good. Rebound by Olson. Three-pointer up, no. And the rebound is controlled by Preston. Up ahead, Henningsgaard. Limke gets it to go. Patrick Limke with the basket. Burrows trail by 2. Olson. Nelson inside Hagan. And we'll have a jump ball call. Possession arrow is to Hillsboro-Central Valley. That is turnover number 5 on the Aggies. Patrick Limke to inbound to Henningsgaard. He'll bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Rosinski. Off to Reed. Limke, Benson. Back to Henningsgaard. Able to track it down. Picks up his dribble. Benson. Preston. Inside Limke. Kick out Reed from 3. Yes! Landon Reed with the triple. And the Burros lead 10-9. Olson has that one stolen away by Patrick Limke. He'll put it up and in. Rose forced the turnover, and an easy basket the other way for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Fontaine, Olson. And the basket is good by Nelson. His first points tonight. Henningsgaard off to Reed. Limke, he'll put up a three. No. And Nelson with the rebound. It's a to Fontaine. Back to Nelson. Picks up his dribble. Olson drives inside and able to be recovered by Fontaine, but then it's stolen away from him. Turnover 7. Reed. Preston inside Benson. Back to Preston. Henningsgaard. No, off the front iron. And Nelson with the rebound.
Very good plan there. Get the ball inside to Henningsgaard, cutting from the weak side. He just couldn't, he kind of short-armed the shot.
Nelson to Rosinski along the elbow. He'll back it out, 20 to shoot. Fontaine drives inside, splits them, puts it up, couldn't get it to go, and Preston with the rebound. Henningsgaard the other way, gets it off to Benson, mid-range J, no. And Nelson with the rebound, that's number 5 for him. Other way, as Hagan beats the buzzer and gets it to go. So that's the end of quarter number 1 here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Parker River Fordville-Lankin 13, Hillsboro-Central Valley 12.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Don't forget to subscribe to your live event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Hulsa Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com sports scores and schedules page.
Aggies inbound the basketball to begin quarter number 2. Olson, as that one goes out of bounds, and possession will remain with Park River Fordville-Lankin. Aggies led in scoring by 24. Sam Hagan, he has 9 first quarter points, 2 points apiece for Jace Fontaine and Seth Nelson. Lead the way for the Aggies, as Jackson Anderson and Joey Camru checking in at the quarter break for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Preston and Benson checking out. As Michael Shriek for the Aggies as well, checking in at the quarter, and he commits a travel. Turnover number 8 on the Aggies so far. Rose trail by 1. Inbound, Henningsgaard. Across the timeline. Reed. Anderson. Inside Limke has that one stripped and stolen away. As Rosinski the other way. Couldn't get it to go. And Henningsgaard with the rebound. Rose trying to push the pace. Splits it inside and the foul. Carson Henningsgaard going coast to coast and 1. He's got a shot to make it a 3-point play.
Carson is so patient on that fast break. He brings it up about 3/4 speed. He's always looking. Who's open on the perimeter? Oh, here's the lane to the basket. Then he accelerates and takes the layup.
Henningsgaard free throw is good, and the Burros take a 2-point lead. As Rosinski in the corner, and Aggies are forced to take a timeout with 7:15 remaining in the first half. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 15-13 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Hi, this is Joey Cameron from Central Valley High School. Work hard at everything you do in life, schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
7:15 remains in the first half on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley leads 15-13. Aggies will inbound out of the timeout. Inbound is to Olson, but it's stolen away by the Burros. Good pass by Henningsgaard right to Limke, who's able to finish it for the bucket. As Camerud, he gets a steal, turnover 10 on the Aggies. Henningsgaard inside. Limke couldn't get the handle of it and taken by Olson. Turnover 5 for the Burros. Rosinski, Fontaine drives inside, puts it up off the glass, no, and Landon Reed with the rebound. Anderson in the corner inside Camerud, bodies up, puts it up, no, and the rebound is taken by Mitchell Schierick. His first board tonight. Olson, Rosinski, inside Hagen, stripped and it goes out of bounds. Possession will remain with Park River Fordville-Lankin as Olson out. Number 1, Gavin Halverson in for the Aggies. Patrick Limke out for the Burros. And Preston back in. As the inbounds is stolen away by Henningsgaard. Going the other way. They'll say the foul occurred on the floor. As Jace Fontaine on the foul, that's his first, team's 6th.
That's good screens, guys.
Henningsgaard to inbound. Camerud hands it off. Henningsgaard. Thought about the three. Inside Anderson, back out Preston. Henningsgaard in the corner. He'll launch up the three. Yes! Carson Henningsgaard with the triple. Is a first 3 tonight. As
ball was a tip, so they go back to the inbound spot.
So inbound is to Camerud, to Preston. Henningsgaard fakes the three. Reed, elbow. He'll put it up. No. And Halverson with the rebound. Fontaine across the timeline with it. Rosinski. Halverson back. Rosinski. Fontaine drives inside, puts up the floater, no. Gets his own rebound, put back, no. And the rebound controlled by Henningsgaard. Inside Camerud, great pass, good finish by Joey Camerud, and it's 22-13. Other way, ball on the floor and out of bounds it goes. It will remain with the Aggies.
That assist by Henningsgaard at the other end was so pretty. And the reason it was so pretty is it was so simple. He just laid the ball out there on a bounce pass for an easy layup.
Schierick checks out. Austin Crowdoville back in for the Aggies. Inside Hagen, and
straight up.
They'll call a foul. That'll be on 55, Joey Camerud. His first, team's 5th. And Sam Hagen at the free throw line. First free throw attempt, no good off the front iron. Second one upcoming. Second shot. Bounces around the rim, no good. And Preston with the board. In the corner, Henningsgaard, 3, yes! Carson Henningsgaard. He's got 11. Earls lead by 12. Crowdoville back to Rosinski. Back to Crowdoville. Cross-court pass, Fontaine. Inside Hagen. And he's fouled on the floor. as Cameroon, that'll be his second, team's sixth.
Too much hands in the back of Hagen down there.
As, number 6 from with the scores table. Both teams now with 6 fouls. Cameroon checks out. Patrick Lemke back in for the Burros. Aggies to inbound. Inside, Hagen puts it up off the glass and in. He's got 11. Henningsgaard. Lemke. Back to Henningsgaard in the corner. Reed. Lemke, he'll put up the mid-range shot, gets it to go. Patrick Lemke, he's got 8. Arrows lead by 12. Rosinski across the timeline. Fontaine inside, now backs out. Rosinski stripped, stolen away by Reed, and he is fouled. Turnover 12. As Avery Rosinski on the foul. That would be his first, team's 7th as the Burros in the bonus. Landon Reed at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. First free throw attempt up and good for Landon Reed. Second one upcoming. Reed, Patrick Lemke, Preston, Anderson, and Henningsgaard on the floor for the Burros. Second free throw attempt, that one is good. Reed got them both. As Halverson looking inbound, gets it to Fontaine. Across the timeline. Cradoville, and his shot is swatted away by Lemke. Out of bounds it goes. It'll remain with Park River Fordville-Lankin. Avery Rosinski, Gavin Halverson, Jace Fontaine, Austin Cradoville, and Sam Hagen on the floor for the Aggies. Inbounds to Rosinski. Guarded by Anderson. Hagen. Fontaine. Halverson. Kick out Cradoville on the baseline. Inside Hagen puts it up. Couldn't get it to go. And the rebound controlled by Landon Reed. Henningsgaard, he'll put up a 3. No. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Reed. Inside Lemke. Pass able to be tracked down by Henningsgaard. To Anderson, back to Henningsgaard. Cross court, Lemke, he'll fire up the 3. No. And Rosinski with the rebound. Fontaine back to Rosinski across the timeline. Seth Nelson to check in for the Aggies. Fontaine, he'll launch up the 3. No. And Landon Reed with the board. That's number 5 for him. Henningsgaard back to Reed. Gets the floater to go. Tic-tac-toe, and the Burros lead by 16. Under 3 to play. Rosinski has that one stripped from him by Henningsgaard, but it goes out of bounds. It'll remain Aggie basketball. As Halverson checks out for the Aggies, Seth Nelson back in. Lemke checks out for the Burros. Oscar Benson returning for HCV. Nelson looking inbound, gets it to Rosinski, but it's tipped, stolen away. Stolen away by Anderson, and we'll have a double dribble called. In Burrow turnover number 6. 31-15. Burrows lead. Inbounds Rosinski. Double teamed. Able to get it to Nelson across the timeline. Up ahead, Cradoville. Backs out. Nelson. Top of the key with Rosinski, and his pass is stolen away. Turnover 14. Reed inside, he'll back out. Henningsgaard top of the key.
Cut to the hoop.
Back to Reed, right from the HCV logo, and it goes. Landon Reed, he's got 9. Nelson, guarded by Henningsgaard. Pass tipped, able to get to Rosinski across the timeline. Cradoville in the corner, long two, no. Hagen with the rebound, put back, yes. Burrows going the other way. No look pass by Henningsgaard to Preston, back to Henningsgaard. Reed, same spot, same result. Right on that HCV logo, back-to-back buckets for Reed. He's got double digits, now with 11. Fontaine drives inside. No one there on the pass, and it goes out of bounds for turnover number 15 on the Aggies. Cradoville checks out, and Jake Olson back in for the Aggies.
Sorry, Brady. Park River not rotating real well on that zone. What's happening is Hagen is staying down low by the basket, and that's understandable. He's got to be down there for rebounding. Then the weak side guard for the Aggies has to help out with that high post area right there.
Jackson Anderson checks out as Micah Gallagher checks in. Preston's shot no good. Gallagher able to get the rebound. Henningsgaard, he'll launch up a three. Gets the bounce to go. Carson Henningsgaard bounded right off the front iron, popped up and fell down. His third three-pointer tonight. Olsen with it in the corner. Inside Hagen, off the glass, no. And Preston with the rebound. Henningsgaard across the timeline, 40 seconds to play. Pass is tipped and stolen away. Rosinski picks up his dribble. Able to get it to Nelson, drives inside. Off the glass, no. And Preston with the rebound, that's number 5 tonight. Henningsgaard, Burrows, shot clock turned off. Henningsgaard will slow it down. Use up some of the clock. To Benson. Cross court, Gallagher. Preston at the free throw line, back to Henningsgaard. 5 to play. Henningsgaard from 3, no, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. Fontaine on the foul, that's number 2 on him. Excuse me, that's number 3 on him, 8th on the Aggies. Henningsgaard, his first free throw attempt is up and good. F 15 for Henningsgaard so far tonight. Second free throw attempt. That one's good. 3.9 remaining in the second quarter. Henningsgaard, third free throw attempt. Rolls out, no good. Reed with the rebound, put back, yes! Right before the buzzer. And that will conclude the first half of play. 2 quarters in the books, 2 quarters remaining on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 42, Park River Fordville-Lankin 17. Stick around, halftime report coming up next.
Hillsboro Lumber now has roof rakes. With the heavy snowfall, removing snow from your roofs should be considered. You can now remove snow from your roofs with snow rakes from Hillsboro Lumber. They have a selection including the Avalanche Roof Rake. Stop at Hillsboro Lumber to purchase your snow roof rakes today. Also, as you're thinking of remodeling plans and other projects, visit Hillsboro Lumber for cabinets, doors, flooring, and more. Hillsboro Lumber will provide the materials. With their services comes free delivery and free estimates. No projects are too small or too big for you to be helped at Hillsboro Lumber.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
People depend on a healthy food supply always being there. We take great pride in what we've built here, and we want to pass that on.
Running a family farm isn't easy. We can't control the weather, ever-changing farm policies, and up and down farm prices, but we manage to keep going to provide the safest food supply we can.
To be a farmer, you have to be committed, and it isn't so much a choice as it is a calling.
Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, halftime report as Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 42-17 through the first two quarters of play on yourliveevent.com. Start of the game, Coach Roffold looking to send a message to his players after the game last night. An entirely different starting five on the floor that played the first 5 minutes of Micah Gallagher, Gannon Limke, Parker Gallagher, Ezra Longthorne, and Caden Waterworth. As then the Burros actually trailed after the first quarter of play, as it was a 13-12 lead for the Aggies after the first 8 minutes of play. I'd say with the starters' message received in that second quarter, as Hillsboro-Central Valley outscores Park River Fordville-Lankin by a 30-4 margin in that second quarter to take a halftime lead of 42-17 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Stick around, we'll run down our first half stats. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsboro High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
My name is Chase Fossum from Hillsboro High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This message brought to you by the Hillsboro High School District.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, we'll run down our first half stats for both teams. Here first with the Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin. 17 points for them in the first 2 quarters of play. They are led by number 24, Sam Hagan. He has 13 of those points, 9 in quarter number 1, 4 in quarter number 2, all 4 points for the Aggies in that second quarter. And 2 points apiece for Jace Fontaine and Seth Nelson. Your first half totals here for the Aggies: 15 team turnovers. They had 16 rebounds and 8 team fouls. From the free throw line, they are shooting 3 of 5. The first half stats for the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley: 42 points for them, led in scoring by Carson Henningsgaard. He's got 16. 13 points for Landon Reed. Has also added in 6 rebounds. 8 points for Patrick Limke. 2 points apiece for Ezra Longthorne and Joey Camroot. And Oscar Benson has 1 point. Team-wise, the Burros have committed 7 turnovers, 17 team rebounds. They committed 6 fouls. And at the free throw line, they are shooting 6 of 8. As those are your first half stats here on yourliveevent.com. Stick around, more to come on the halftime report next on Your Live Event.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Back here, just about ready to begin the second half of play. As we'll bring Keith Meyer back in here, get our coach's perspective. And Keith, I think message was given by the coaches to start the game, and I think it was received by the players ever since the starters got back into the game just a little bit before 5 minutes to play in that first quarter, as they have gone on a 40-10 run with the starters in the game.
Yeah, it doesn't take much sitting over there in those chairs when you want to be out on the floor playing. That's a pretty good motivator, and I give Coach Rutfold credit to send those guys out there that started the ball game. They were probably the 5 guys that played the hardest last night, and he rewarded them. Since that time, the first team for the Burros is doing a pretty darn good job of being patient on the fast break. That's what I really noticed is their passes weren't wild. They were waiting for nice, easy little bounce passes and so on and so forth. Still wasn't a really clean quarter, though. I mean, there were turnovers. There were some rebound baskets that just probably shouldn't have happened. They were mental mistakes more than anything.
First to begin the half with the basketball, and Landon Reed with the triple to open up quarter number 3. Sends the Burro lead 45-17 as Fontaine, no one home on the pass, and it goes out of bounds along the baseline for another turnover. That's 16 tonight on the Aggies. Reed, Henningsgaard, Reed, back to Henningsgaard. Benson, inside, Limke. Work it around, Reed, or Henningsgaard inside. Good pass to Limke, up and under for the finish. Patrick Limke, he's got 10. Rosinski across the timeline, he'll drive baseline. Puts up the floater, no. Hagen rebound, put back, blocked by Reed, and a Burro ball going the other way. Henningsgaard has that one tipped out of bounds. It'll remain HCV basketball. Patrick Limke, Carson Henningsgaard, Oscar Benson, Landon Reed, and Joey Camroot on the floor for the Burros to begin half number 2. As that pass is tipped and back out of bounds. As 0 Avery Rosinski, 5 Jace Fontaine, 12 Seth Nelson, 23 Austin Cradleville, and 24 Sam Hagen on the court for the Aggies to begin half number 2. Inside Cameron, back to Reed. Reed from the Burrow logo. No. Rebound is taken by Rosinski. Across the timeline. Pass Nelson. Double teamed along by the sideline, and Coach Hollinsworth is forced to call another timeout. 6:39 remain in the third quarter. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 47, Park River Fordville-Lankin 17.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Farmers, as you're wondering what seed to buy for your farm, Nedham Seeds is featuring Pioneer corn, soybean, and sunflower seed. Call Rocky at 701-430-1149. With proven yields from Pioneer varieties, talk to Rocky Nedham for corn and soybean seed in addition to their certified wheat and barley seed. Also, ask about seed treating and delivery. Call Rocky at Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Aggies to inbound the basketball, 20 to shoot. Rosinski in the backcourt, back across the half-court stripe. Fontaine with it. It's guarded by Benson. Rosinski. Cradleville drives baseline. Off the glass and in, able to beat the shot clock buzzer. And Austin Cradleville with his first points tonight. And let's pause it as the shot clock did not start. So they'll take off 5. They'll Burrow basketball, 30 on the shot clock. Inbound, Henningsgaard. Reed from the free throw line. Limke. Henningsgaard. Benson in the corner, inside to Reed. Back to Henningsgaard. Reed from the baseline. He'll put it up, no. Rebound, fall force still loose on the floor, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by HCV.
That's a good hustle play by Joey Cameron. You'd like to see your guys diving on the ball for the floor, if you get my drift.
As Fontaine is fouled, as that'll be on Reed. That'll be number 2 on him. First for the Burros, first foul this half. As Rosinski to inbound along the Burrow bench. Fontaine. Across the timeline. Inside, Hagen off the glass and in. He's got 15. Henningsgaard, Reed. Limke, right wing. Benson, top of the key. Guarded by Rosinski. Inside, Limke. Camroot along the baseline. Benson inside, gets it to Limke. Off the glass, no. And Hagen with the rebound. Fontaine across the timeline. Rosinski in the corner with Cradleville. Inside, Hagen, and the foul. Sam Hagen with the basket. He has got 17 points here tonight. As Camroot on the foul. That's number 3 on him, second on the Burros. He'll check out, as will Oscar Benson. Sam Preston and Jackson Anderson back in the game for the Burros. Free throw attempt, no good off the front iron, and Limke with the rebound. Henningsgaard, Reed. Back to Henningsgaard. Anderson. Inside, Reed. Back out, Henningsgaard for three. No. Rebound tipped out and taken by Rosinski. That's his 5th board tonight. Fontaine drives baseline, couldn't get it to go. Preston with the rebound, and he is fouled. Seth Nelson on the foul. That'll be number 2 on him, first on the Aggies. As Crowderville will check out. 13, Jake Olson back in the game for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Rose the other way. Henningsgaard inside, Limke puts the layup up, but no good. And Olson with the rebound. Rosinski across the timeline. Back to Olson. Nelson tries to get it inside. That one is tipped and able to be saved by Patrick Limke. Henningsgaard the other way. Anderson from 3. He'll launch it. No. Rebounded by Preston. Anderson off the glass. No. And Hagen with the rebound. Back the other way, and Fontaine fouled. Couldn't get the shot to go, but it'll go to the free throw line.
Nice little Euro step there. He was headed to the right, saw that the defense was going to cut him off there, took a big step back to the left and got himself a layup.
Preston on the foul. That's his 1st, team's 3rd. Free throw attempt is no good by Fontaine. 2nd one upcoming. Gannon Limke to check in for the Burros. He'll check in for Patrick. So Gannon Limke, Sam Preston, Jackson Anderson, Landon Reed, and Carson Henningsgaard on the floor for the Burros. 2nd free throw attempt is good, and Fontaine splits the pair. Inbounds, Henningsgaard. Reed. Inside tip, but Henningsgaard able to get it and gets the layup to go. Carson Henningsgaard, his 1st basket in the 2nd half. Fontaine across the timeline. The screen from Hagen. Hands it off Rosinski in the corner, and he stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds along the sideline, and a turnover by the Aggies. Inbounds, Henningsgaard. Across the timeline. Reed. Anderson. Limke. Reed in the corner. Double teamed. It's it to Henningsgaard inside from the HCV logo. No. And Rosinski the rebound. Across the timeline to Fontaine. Tries to get back to Rosinski, able to track it down along the sideline. Olson. Fontaine. Drives inside. Puts it up, no, but he's fouled. And Jace Fontaine to the free throw line once again.
Burros are kind of settling into a flat-footed rhythm here again. Half step slow on defense. They're not anticipating where the ball handler's going. They're reacting to where he's going. By that time, ball handler is well past them.
Fontaine's free throw is up and good. He's got 5 points tonight, all coming from the free throw line. Preston on the foul. That's his 2nd. 2nd free throw attempt is good. Fontaine makes them both. Henningsgaard up court. Inside to Reed. Back out Anderson along the 3-point arc. Tries to get it to Reed, but that one is stolen away by Olson. As his pass, no one there, and out of bounds, turnover. As Seth Nelson will check out and Andrew Koenig will check in for the first time tonight. Henningsgaard to Reed. Back to Henningsgaard. Preston along the baseline, inside to Reed, back to Preston. Henningsgaard drives inside to Reed. but they'll call a foul on the floor before the pass. As Fontaine on the foul, that is number 4 on him tonight. He'll check out, and Seth Nelson back in for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Henningsgaard to inbound. As that bounces, Hagen tried to get a piece of it, and that one lands in the hoop for a Borough basket. Pass stolen away by Limke. He's going the other way. He has that stripped, and out of bounds it goes. Fluky play there on the inbound.
Oh, yeah, you've seen it all. Or you will see it all.
Hagen just trying to break up the pass. Bounced it up in the air, and it fell for 2 points for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They now lead 56-21. Limke along the baseline. Tries to get it to Preston, and we'll have a tie-up called. And possession arrow is to the Aggies. Inbounds Rosinski. Olsen. As his pass is tipped by Henningsgaard to Limke. Puts it up, no. Henningsgaard with the rebound. Spins inside off the glass, and the foul! Carson Henningsgaard able to track down the offensive rebound. Puts it up, absorbs the contact, makes it, and he'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. Andrew Koenig on the foul. That's his first, team's third.
Henningsgaard almost always gets his body in position so that he's facing the basket when he lets those little shots go. He's not trying to throw it up over his head.
Henningsgaard makes the free throw to complete the 3-point play. Koenig to Olsen. Nelson inside Rosinski. No, but he's fouled, and Avery Rosinski will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. I'll get Preston on the foul. That's his third, team's 5th. Rose lead 54-26, 1:31 remain in the third quarter. Golden Harvest Tim Kazetsi to Sales scoreboard. First free throw attempt is no good by Rosinski. Second one upcoming. Second shot up. That one's no good. Limke with the rebound. Rosinski missed them both. Henningsgaard handoff to Anderson. Inside Limke. Preston, top of the key. Anderson, back to Preston. Inside Limke. That one is blocked. Gets it back. Does Limke. Puts it up. No, off the glass. And out of bounds on the rebound attempt. And it will remain Borough basketball. 14 to shoot.
See, now tonight, there's the difference between Limke and Henningsgaard. Limke had 2 shots inside. Neither one did he square up and take a good shot. Tried to throw the ball sideways over his head, and the result was 2 misses.
Preston in the corner, 5 to shoot. Back to Henningsgaard. He'll put up a 3 and hit it! Henningsgaard with the triple. Had to beat the shot clock buzzer, and it's 57-26. Hillsboro-Central Valley. As Reed will get called for a foul. That'll be his third, team's 6th. Henningsgaard, Reed, and Patrick Limke, as well as Preston, check out. As Micah Gallagher, Joey Cameron, Patrick Limke, as well as Ezra Longthorn in for the Burros. Final 45 of the quarter. Olsen, Rosinski inside, puts it up, gets it to go. That's his first points tonight. Shot clock turned off. Inbounds. Anderson gets it to Longthorn, back to Anderson in the corner. Micah Gallagher. As Patrick Limke to Anderson, he'll fire up the 3, no. Ed Nelson with the rebound. All loose on the floor. As Limke, as well as Ulverson fighting for it. And it will be a jump ball. Possession arrow is to to Park River Fordville-Lankin as Gavin Halverson also is checking in during that last dead ball. 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Inbounds is tipped. Rosinski able to get it back to Nelson. 5 seconds. Rosinski has to hurry it up, and no good on the shot. As that will conclude quarter number 3 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 57, Park River Fordville-Lankin 28.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
It's about ready to begin the fourth quarter of play on yourliveevent.com as Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 57-28 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Rails will inbound Patrick Limke to Jackson Anderson. Also on the floor, Ezra Longthorn, Joey Camroot, and Micah Gallagher. Inside, Camroot puts it up. No. Rebound taken, fought for, and tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Aggies. Borough basketball with 23 to shoot. Avery Rosinski, Gavin Halverson, as well as Michael Schierick, Austin Crowderville, and Sam Hagan on the court for the Aggies. As Longthorn on the basket, his second bucket tonight. Arrows lead 59-28. Inside, Hagan off the glass and in. He's got 19. Longthorn. Camroot. Back out Limke. Gallagher. Inside Limke. Anderson. Long two-pointer is good. Jackson Anderson, his first bucket tonight.
That basket on the previous trip up the floor was actually Cody.
Aggies with it. Crowderville. Halverson. Hagan. He'll put up the J. No. And Gallagher with the rebound. Up ahead, Longthorn. Gallagher. Back to Longthorn. Inside Limke. Double teamed. Has that one stripped and stolen away. And I'll say out of bounds. Or excuse me, a jump ball. Jump ball possession arrow is to Park River Fordville-Lankin. Schierick checks out. Back in. Number 5, Jace Fontaine. Across the timeline. Halverson. Passes, tipped, still loose. On the floor and stolen away by Gallagher. Up ahead, Anderson. Layup, no. Longthorn rebound, no. And Rosinski with the board. Other way, shot attempt, no good. Rebounded by Anderson as the pass is too far out in front of Gallagher, and out of bounds it goes.
Keystone Cops. Empty the paddy wagon.
Rose lead 61-30, a little under 5.5 remaining. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Rosinski. Halverson in the corner with Crowderville. Fontaine. Picks up his dribble. Inside, Hagan spins off the glass and in. 21 for Sam Hagan tonight. Limke, Gallagher inside Longthorn, Camrud. Thought about the three. Gallagher top of the key. Longthorn, Limke, inside, he'll put it up the floater and gets it to go. Patrick Limke, he's got a dozen. Burrows lead 63-32. As Hagen able to save it. Back to Fontaine. Drives inside, loses the handle, it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Burrows. It will remain Aggie basketball. As Crowderville checks out, back in 13, Jake Olson. Hagen to inbound. Fontaine. It's a screen. Pass is tipped and stolen away by Limke. Going the other way, up ahead, Anderson and in. Axel Anderson with the basket. Holverson across the timeline. And off Rosinski, baseline. Back to Fontaine, drives inside, puts it up off the glass, and the foul. Jace Fontaine with the basket. That's his first bucket tonight. First 5 points for him came via the free throw line. As wholesale changes as Jackson Anderson, Patrick Limke, Micah Gallagher, Joey Camrud check out. Micah Gallagher, as well as Caden Waterworth, Dylan By, and Gavin Mitzel into the game for the Burrows. Free throw attempt up and good. Fontaine able to make the 3-point play. Gallagher across the timeline. Limke. Mitzel. Tries to get inside to Waterworth, but that's tipped and stolen away. Other way, Fontaine behind the back. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Gannon Limke. That's his fifth. Limke, as we'll have a foul called. As they'll get 5. Jace Fontaine on the foul, and that is his fifth as he'll foul out.
That move by Fontaine was not a hot dog cocky play at all. That was the right move to make. He just couldn't quite pull it off.
Fourth on the Aggies, inside By with the shot, no. And Olsen with the rebound. Rosinski across the timeline, under 3 to play now. As also Matthew Novak checking into the game for the Aggies. Halverson gets the shot, no. And the rebound controlled by Gannon Limke. Up Parker Gallagher across the timeline. Back to Limke. As his pass intended for Parker Gallagher, out of bounds. Fifth Borough turnover of the half. As Hagen checks out. 11, Andrew Koenig back in for the Aggies. Rosinski across the timeline. Drives inside. Novak. Halverson. Novak in the corner. Rosinski. Under 2 to play now. In the corner, Halverson. Inside, Olsen. As a 3-point shot attempt up, no good by Koenig, and the rebound controlled by the Burrows. Mitzel. As Limke, I'll say the foul occurred on the floor before the shot. As Novak on the foul, that'll be his first, team's 5th. As Olsen and Rosinski check out. 22, Grady Omdahl checks in, as does 2, Drew McMillan, who forces the steal, is tied up, and possession arrow will be to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Gallagher inbounds, By with it, back out Limke. His pass is tipped and stolen away by Halverson. Going the other way, McMillan, and he is fouled there. As they'll get Dylan By on the foul. That's his first, team's 8th. And Drew McMillan at the free throw line.
By elevated and came right back down on the back of the shooter, and that could have been ugly, but he was able to roll off without hurting anybody.
First free throw attempt up and good for Drew McMillan. Second one upcoming. Second free throw attempt, no good off the front iron, and Limke with the rebound. Gallagher, Mitzel, tries inside to Limke, out of bounds. Last touch by the Burros. Final 30 seconds remaining. Omdahl to inbound it. Up to McMillan. Across the timeline. Hand off Omdahl. Final 15 to play. Omdahl in the corner. Novak, he'll fire up a three. No. And Mitzel the rebound. To Limke, he'll dribble off the final couple of seconds. And that will do it here tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley back on the winning way as they pick up a Region 2 victory. A valuable 2 points here tonight in the region standings as the Burros looking to get one of the top 3 seeds. This will help them with that goal here. A final tonight on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 65, Park River Fordville-Lankin 36. Stick around, post-game report is coming up next on yourliveevent.com. Trail District Health Unit warns that flu numbers are increasing across the state and to take all necessary precautions to keep you and your family healthy this winter. Get a flu shot. Always remember to wash your hands, and exercise are all great ways to reduce the chances of you and those around you from getting sick. You don't want your student or athlete to miss school or activities because of the flu. This message is brought to you by Trail District Health Unit. For more information, give them a call at 701-636-4434. Wishing you a healthy season are Brenda, Kelly, and Chris at Trail District Health Unit.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Both grew up in Hatton.
We lived in Grand Forks and Fargo both before settling down here.
I'm originally from Hillsboro, grew up here.
Originally from Larimore.
We lived in Bismarck for 10 years, but something was drawing me back here.
For a small town, I think we have a lot to offer.
Hillsboro, Trail County is a great place to grow a business.
It's a small community that's like a family. If you need help, the small community pulls together.
Come home to Trail. Come home to Trail.
Come home to Trail.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Kazette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, Hillsboro-Central Valley able to pick up the Region 2 victory here tonight. A final of 65-36. Game recap here. Hillsboro-Central Valley. Message issued by the coaches to begin the game here tonight, going with a different starting lineup, playing mostly the JV starting lineup here tonight. And I think message received after the first quarter, in which Park River Fordville-Lankin actually had a 13-12 lead after the first 8 minutes of play. Rose responded a 30-4 run in that second quarter to take the halftime lead of 42-17. Scoring wise, in quarter number 3, Burroughs able to outscore the Aggies 15-11 to take a 57-28 lead. And in the final quarter of play, even scoring, as it was 8 points apiece for each team to bring us to our final score of 65-36. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the victory here tonight. A all-important Region 2 victory, a double-point victory for the Burros tonight. Again, a final on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 65, Park River Fordville-Lankin 36.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We are the oldest state bank in North Dakota. Our past is important, but only if we continue to learn from it. We have learned in over 130 years of serving the Red River Valley that we need to listen to your needs, that we need to provide you with the proper financial tools. Most importantly, we know that you have the option to bank anywhere, and many of you have chosen to bank with us. We take this responsibility seriously, and it has been an honor to be your bank. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's time now to name our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game from RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. And one for each team, and for the Aggies, we'll give that to number 24, Sam Hagan, 21 points for him tonight. Also added in 5 rebounds. And for Hillsboro-Central Valley, we'll give that to number 3, Carson Henningsgaard, 24 points for him on the evening. Had a big third quarter, nailing 3 3-pointers as well. That led to a 16-point first half. Added in another 8 points in the third quarter. Didn't play at all the fourth quarter, so 24 points for Carson Henningsgaard. Those are your RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game from RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Visit them online, planterdoc.com. Stick around, we'll have our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. That's coming up next on Your Live Event.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 43,000 participants here in North Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Find feel-good savings at your locally owned Health Mart drugstore, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Health Mart CoQ10 dietary supplement 30-count soft gels is just $6.99. You can get your choice of Health Mart flaxseed oil or fish oil, just $9.49 each. 120-count Health Mart low-dose aspirin 81 mg, $4.99, or 36-count Health Mart adult low-dose chewable aspirin, just $1.99. Keep up with the cold and flu season by making a stop at Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hi, this is Caitlin Ensign, student athlete at Central Valley High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for other players, coaches, referees, and fans too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage all of us to show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here, it's time now for our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. As we'll single out one play here tonight that really had a just kind of encapsulate what kind of night it was for Hillsboro-Central Valley going on into the second quarter and beyond. Final 3 seconds of the quarter, Carson Henningsgaard is fouled at the on a 3-point shot attempt as he went to the free throw line, made his first 2. Second one rolled out, but Landon Reed able to get the offensive rebound and put it back, beating the buzzer to give Hillsboro-Central Valley a 42-17 lead at the halftime. So that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. They are keeping you connected. Visit them online at halsteadtel.com.
I'd like to make a second nomination too, and that is it's also Carson Henningsgaard. But some of the assists he was making on the drives down the lane and on the fast break, they were so pretty. And, I said it during the game, they were pretty because they were so simple. He didn't try and do any fancy kind of passing, anything like that. He just found somebody open, shuffled the ball over very calmly to his teammate. And the key with Carson's passes is that they came up where his teammates' hands were. They didn't have to reach for the ball at all. They could stay in rhythm, go up and shoot their layups. So I think those were good connections as well.
All right, Keith Martin joining us here as well. So again, Halstead Telephone Company, halsteadtel.com. Stick around, we'll run down our final stats. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
When agriculture faces hardship, everyone in our communities experience the impact in many ways. Grand Forks SCORE invites you to their presentation on preparing for and managing through an economic downturn, Tuesday, February 11th from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. at the LEP Community Room in Hillsboro. Farmers, bankers, business owners, and anyone with an interest in the topic are welcome to learn and enjoy coffee and pastries. Register in advance at www.grandforks.score.org under local workshops.
It's time to get rid of those old energy-wasting appliances for new, efficient appliances from Olson Hardware and Appliances in Hillsboro. Top brand names like LG, Whirlpool, and GE. Stoves, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, washers, and dryers. Olson Hardware also services old ones too. Plus, they have all the other hardware one would need for updating plumbing or other tasks around the house or yard. It's all at Olson Hardware and Appliance in Hillsboro. 636-4151. That's 636-4151 for Olson Hardware and Appliance.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Don't forget to subscribe to your live event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Hulsa Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com sports scores and schedules page.
Back here, we'll run down our final stats here tonight for both teams. First, we'll start with Park River Fordville-Lankin. 36 points for them tonight. They were led by number 24, Sam Hagan. He had 21 points. 13.5, number 1. 8.5, number 2. Jace Fontaine added in 8 points for the Aggies and 2 points apiece for Avery Rosinski, as well as Seth Nelson and for number 23, Austin Crowdoville. Team-wise, they committed a total of 23 turnovers, 15 and 7 by half. 25 team rebounds for the Aggies, 16 and 9 in the half. Committed 15 team fouls, 8 and 7 by half. And from the free throw line, they shot a total of 7 of 14. Final stats here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. 65 points for them tonight. They were led by Carson Henningsgaard and his 24. Landon Reed added in 16. 12 points for Patrick Limke. 4 points apiece for Jackson Anderson and Ezra Longthorn. Sam Preston and Joey Cameron add 2 points, and Oscar Benson with 1 point. Team totals for the Aggies, or for the Burros, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros tonight. 14 team turnovers, 7 in each half. 30 team rebounds, 17 and 13. Team fouls, they committed 14, 6 and 8. And from the free throw line, the Burros shot 7 of 9. Those are your final stats here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take another quick break here, see if we can get Coach Elliot Raffel to join us here tonight on the post-game show. Stick around, more to come on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Joey Cameron from Central Valley High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Hillsboro Lumber now has roof rakes. With the heavy snowfall, removing snow from your roofs should be considered. You can now remove snow from your roofs with snow rakes from Hillsboro Lumber. They have a selection including the Avalanche roof rake. Stop at Hillsboro Lumber to purchase your snow roof rakes today. Also, as you're thinking of remodeling plans and other projects, visit Hillsboro Lumber for cabinets, doors, flooring, and more. Hillsboro Lumber will provide the materials. With their services comes free delivery and free estimates. No projects are too small or too big for you to be helped at Hillsboro Lumber.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
People depend on a healthy food supply always being there. We take great pride in what we've built here, and we want to pass that on.
Running a family farm isn't easy. We can't control the weather, ever-changing farm policies, and up and down farm prices, but we manage to keep going to provide the safest food supply we can.
To be a farmer, you have to be committed, and it isn't so much a choice as it is a calling.
Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsboro High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Back here again, the final score tonight, 65-36. Parker River Fordville-Lankin falling tonight to Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros victorious. They improved to 11-4 on the season. The Aggies dropped to 4-9. Still a busy schedule for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They return to the court next Thursday as they have a home game, another important Region 2 basketball game, as the two teams here, Hillsboro-Central Valley and Grafton, both of them right next to each other in the Region 2 standings. That is on Thursday night. Saturday afternoon, they will return to the Hillsboro Event Center as they will face off against Shiloh Christian. Monday, February 17th, they are at Mayport CG. That is a doubleheader, girls and boys. Tuesday, February 18th, they will take on Thompson. And then Thursday, February 20th at North Border. And Friday, February 28th, the final regular season game is at Finley Sharon Hope Page. Take another quick break. We see Coach Ellie Ruffle making his way up to us here. We'll have a quick pause, then we'll talk with the head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Bros. That's coming up next.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
My name is Chase Fossum from Hillsboro High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This message brought to you by the Hillsboro High School District.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Talk now by the head coach, joined by the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Elliot Ruffle. Then, I guess first things first, nice to be able to pick up a couple of region points here tonight with the victory.
Yeah, it was. I thought the guys responded well to what we were trying to do there today, and guys moved the basketball a lot better on offense. We started a little bit different tonight, and it wasn't about punishment or anything like that. We just talked to the guys about we haven't been playing our best basketball. We haven't been playing with that effort that we need. And I wanted those seniors and those top 7, 8 guys that we got there to watch the game a little bit and watch those young guys put forth an effort. I know we got a couple seniors, but watch those guys put forth the effort, and whether we're ahead or behind, see that and say, okay, when we get in there, we got to bring that effort as well, and also look at themselves sitting on the bench. You don't want to. We talked about. As seniors, you don't want to get to the end of the season here and say woulda, shoulda, coulda, or if only. we want to be playing our best basketball here down the stretch, and they know that we haven't been playing our best. And what's it going to take to get to the point where we are playing our best basketball here at the end of the year? It's going to take some hard work here. It's going to take some tough love, and guys are just going to have to, decide that this is what they want to do, and that's part of it, is not having those regrets and saying, boy, if we only would have done this. Because you'll remember those things, especially seniors, you'll remember those things 20 years from now, 30 years from now, whatever. If somebody beats you playing your best, so be it. But when you're not playing your best and you're really struggling with a team identity and struggling to play together, you don't want to leave that kind of taste in your mouth here at the end of the year. So I think the guys responded well. Came out that second quarter. It took them a little while to get their feet underneath them, but came out that second quarter and had some great intensity. Got lots of deflections and steals, and Carson and Landon led us with that, and they're the two that really got to lead us. It's a big ask of them to come off the bench tonight, and because they've been given a lot of effort. A lot of other guys have been too, but we haven't had that combined team effort, and I thought we had that tonight.
Yeah, just, talk about that, really a lot of, unselfish basketball play. A lot of them really tonight, hustling after the loose balls, making that pass to find the open guy, which really led to some shots, and then able to hit some shots as well to really break open the game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we made extra passes, got it to the high post. High post guy was able to make some buckets, and then when they collapsed on him, we were able to hit the open guy, and that's what it's about. And the other thing, guys, we're trying to get them to understand is that, Carson Henningsyard's going to be a 3-time All-State player. He is a great player, and he needs to get shots. And he is the type of player that if the other team's going to pressure him and you guys move and find the open spot, he is going to find you and get you shots. So guys got to realize that and understand that he's in it for the team, and Landon and Patrick, everybody needs to be in it for the team and understand that that's what it's about. Our parts are good enough to be a great basketball team. Right now, the sum of our parts isn't quite there, and we got to find it. And I think the guys are ready to do that. And I think we had a good conversation in the locker room there. And once Monday rolls around, we got to put the stuff that's happened to this point behind us, and it's a brand new season moving forward. We got 3 weeks to get ourselves ready for tournament time.
Yeah, you get a few days of practice there. Return to the court on Thursday, a very important region game, as you and Grafton right around there trying to fight, see if you can get that bye into the region tournament. That game Thursday night.
Yeah, it's a big game, but every game's we got to treat the same. We've got, and for us, it's been about us for a while, but it's really about us now and what we do. We, like I said, we have the parts to get it done. But if we bring the A+ effort, like Coach Brandt said in the locker room, if we bring that A+ effort, we're a good enough team to hold the region trophy here in 3 weeks. If we don't bring an A+ effort, if we bring a B+, it's probably not going to be good enough. So with that effort and intensity, that brings about good basketball. So that's what we really got to worry about. And if we bring that on Thursday night against a good Grafton team that's playing well, we'll be in good shape. But the guys just got to realize what it's going to take to get to that point. Like I said, I just want them to leave everything on the floor every night they have left here, and they know they haven't played the basketball that we were hoping to play this season. We've shown it in spurts. We've shown it at times, but we haven't been consistent with it. Now's the time where we got to find that consistency.
All right, Elliot Rothfeld joining us here tonight following the 65-36 victory against Park River Fordville-Lankin. Coach, thanks so much for joining us here tonight.
Thanks a lot, and thanks for all the stuff you guys do. We got a lot of games here in the next couple weeks, and we're excited, and hopefully we can play some good HCV Borough basketball for the fans and for ourselves.
All right, thank you so much, Elliot. We'll have one final segment here. We'll wrap it up and close it here next on yourliveevent.com.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
And Burroughs victorious here tonight, 65-36, wrapping up a busy week for us here on yourliveevent.com. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. A reminder, tomorrow night on 106.5 FM KRJB, coverage of the Region 2 Dual Tournament, that taking place in Carrington. We'll follow all the action for the HCV Grapplers tomorrow as they look to see if they can advance to the State Dual Tournament for the third consecutive year. And all that coming up. Coverage starts tomorrow with the first duel at 10 a.m. For our cameraman, coaches, insight, perspective, Keith Meyer, as well as, of course, our executive producer, Mark Forsyth. I'm Bray Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in to tonight, and have a great night, everybody.